Welcome back, you sexy unit! My name is Misty slash Chronexia, and this is episode 50, I think, of Anime of the Week. Sorry, I almost forgot the title for a second. This is part 2 of me getting drunk on Asta Screaming. I am sorry if you haven't seen this video before, because this is not gonna make any sense and it's gonna be pretty bad for you if you're used to seeing me sober. Right now, I am drunk as shit. And Anime of the Week is a series where we pick anime at random on the website called myanimelist.net. We pick 10, and I talk about them for some reason. I'm still not sure why I do that, but you guys still seem to enjoy it very much, and that's what I'm all about. Me being drunk is me being very honest. I really love this series, so we're gonna take 10 shows at random. If I can line up my cursor. Here we go! Arslan Senki. Arslan Senki's alright. Arslan Senki is a historical anime. It's not really the kind of show that I watch, but I remember watching this one and being like, you know what, Arslan, you're kind of cool. It's a story about a prince that's get overtaken by some bad guys, I want to say bad guys. That's how they're portrayed. I don't know. Maybe they have a good cause. I'm not sure. But he has to run away, and then eventually comes back. And I tell you what, he gets better. He gets a lot better. So, as you can see, the really cool clip that we have right here, this should be all the indication you need to tell you what you want to watch. Normally, this is where I also give you the score, but I wanted to do something weird this week. Someone gave me a really good critique slash recommendation, and instead of like, since we have 10 entries, and I'm known for doing top 10s, I was like, maybe I can rank them from like the least recommended to the best recommended. So we're gonna do that, and I hope you're on board.
奴隷が多いようだが、それはそうだ。奴隷の
And now we do number 2. Are you excited? I hope you are, because I think this is gonna be a really cool pick. It's Sora! Sora. I think it's pronounced Sora. Sora is a weird anime. It's a really weird anime. It's a story about a dude who meets a girl that just appears and vanishes from nowhere, and he's really into skies, hence why it's called Sora. It has a vibe of every Maeda June anime, like Angel Beats or Air, or all those really like emotional anime, except this one isn't really that emotional. I mean, it's still good if you really want to get into it, but it's just okay.
ただまた足でも痛めたらって思って
Number 3, let's go. Bubuki Buranki. Okay, we can get behind that. Here's the thing, Bubuki Buranki is a very CG anime. Is a CG. Like, remember Berserk 2016? It's kind of like that, except it's not Berserk. It's not Berserk. It's Baboki Buranki instead. The anime is a story about a character that I think finds a mecha, and I've seen the first episode. That's all I remember from it. It wasn't that good. But that's just my genuine opinion. If you want to check it out, or if you want to try it at some point, it's gonna be there for you. Here is number 4. Normally I try to fluff them out, but I have lost a lot of my cognitive ability, so you are gonna get it as it seems. Yandamasuyo Azazel Sanzi, which I think is the second season, as it's written on the screen, the second season of Yandamasuyo Azazel San. It's a very fun anime, mind you. It turns out it is a really crass and crude show where they make a lot of fun. Well, fun is very subjective, but yeah, cross humor. It's not for everybody. I think I would recommend this if you're sober, if you're sober or drunk. I mean, just like me. It's a show that is not. It's weird. I don't have a lot of. Look, you can't expect too much out of me. I'm way shit past drunk, and I remember liking it kind of. It's a good comedy. I still like Nichijou better, but it was alright. So if you want to check it out, links in the description. No, it's not. Hold up, it's not. It's there. Find it somewhere. Google it? I don't know. It's gonna be somewhere. Okay, I'm trying to make this a 10/15 minute videos, and here comes number 5. Oh, that's Ray. I like Ray. Ray is I mean, I can't really say it's a medical anime, but I really want to. Here's the thing, it's a spin-off from the anime called Blackjack, which is medical anime. Not really, but kind of. Blackjack in itself is a wandering surgeon who does medical operation on his client, most patients. And Ray is one of the girls that he actually operates on, and she gets later on a spin-off series. It's alright. I mean, it's not the best one. Here's the clip. If you want to check it out, it's alright. It's just alright. Okay, we are done past the halfway point. We are up to number 6. Let's actually go. Oh, Karen! I really like this anime. I really do. Karen is a vampire anime. Karen is a shonen about a girl that's really in love with a guy, and whenever she's turned on, she expels bloods from her nose. It's a very fun show. Like, people give it 7.2. I highly disagree. It's one of my favorite anime. Karen is one of the shows that I watched way back when I started getting into anime. I had a really good time watching it. So I'm gonna put it at the top no matter what. Karen is really fun. Here's number 7. We're gonna pick number 7. Are you ready? Are you honestly ready for this? Because we're gonna click it and I don't like this show. I really don't. Suzuka? I don't even want to talk about it. Suzuka is a garbage. It's a garbage anime. Alright. Suzuka is a story about a guy that falls in love with a girl that's on the running track team, and not sure why I did air quotes on that. She's on the running track team, and he joins the running track team in trying to get in her panties. And it just didn't work for me. The characters, Suzuka is actually a bitch, the literal definition of a bitch. If you go in the dictionary, look up Suzuka, it's gonna be written a bitch. Because that's what she is. I don't like her character. The main guy is alright. I mean, he's trying really hard. It's a garbage show. I'm sorry for everyone who likes it. I really don't.
後輩も先輩も学校も親も
Entry number 8. We're gonna click it. Are you ready? Are you actually ready for number 8? Enough Stigma. Okay. I have a little bit of mixed feelings on this one. Because I really like the concept of it, but I think it's really slow at getting through it. Enough Stigma is about a story, well, a bunch of family where one girl is from a fire family, and the Enough Stigma guy called Kazuma is actually he's got wind powers, and that's very frowned upon from the fire family. So he has to be exiled for a while, and eventually comes back, and turns out he has godlike powers. Good action scenes, good characters. There's a little bit of romance that develops between the wind user and the fire girl, as shown on the cover screen. I think it's an actually alright anime, but I'm not sure if everyone's gonna like it. I do have it in my collection up there. Number 9. We're almost done. We're almost done. Here's number 9. Musaigen of Phantom World. I like this show. You know what? Not a lot of people do, but I think it's a very fun anime. And there's just something that's just heartwarming about the limbo dance, which is done by this girl here. And what's her name? Mai. She does a great limbo dance to get through the first episode. So I'm gonna recommend it, although not really, but really dope. And let's do the final selection for today, which is gonna be Dark Rabbit Has 7 Lives picture drama. This is based on the that's the one. Dark Rabbit Has 7 Lives, which is another vampire anime, just like Karen. Ah, look at that. I can't really say I enjoy this one so much. I remember seeing, as vampire as it gets, a character that hears about a girl and she starts manifesting in front of him. Take your poison. If you're gonna watch a vampire anime, I think Karen has the way better hand on it. But this one can do the trick too if you've seen everything else and you haven't seen this one. So that's it. That's all 10 of our entries. However, I remember saying that I'm gonna be classing every single one of these entries. So here goes all of the entries. The least that you should be watching should be Suzuka. Suzuka, I think, is absolutely garbage, and I don't think you should be watching it. Next up, I'd have to go with Sora. Because here's the thing, Sora isn't really a bad anime, but it doesn't really go anywhere. After that is gonna be Bubuki Buranki. Next up, we're gonna go with Raid the Animation. Number 6, we're gonna put Dark Rabbit Has 7 Lives, because it's a vampire show. I didn't really get into it. The ending was so-so, and while the animation itself was okay, the story was... Enough Stigma was in it. I'm gonna give it number 5 because I think it is a fine story. Arslan Senki would be next. It's historical, it's just not for me. But Musaigen. I really like Musaigen. I think we're up to number 3. Number 3, Musaigen. Fine show. The story doesn't really actually go anywhere, but it's a light novel. What were you expecting? Number 2, we're gonna give it to Azaza-san because the comedy is really good. And finally, number 1, I have to give it to my girl Karen because Karen is good. So this is it. All 10 entries ranked from least likely to watch to more likely to watch. If you haven't watched Karen, you are sinning in this world, and during this holiday season, you shouldn't be doing that. But I'll allow it. Just watch Karen. It's really fun. Had a good time. And that is gonna be all for this anime of the week. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you when I'm sober, probably.
I've been through the hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.